Hey there guys, this is 88 ShadowAngel here once again, and today I'm bringing you something that a lot of people have been asking me to do for a while, which is to show off how I painted the Ultramarines blue for Gulliman. Ideally that's the 30k version, but Games Workshop granted me with this kind of second opportunity to show this. So I'm going to be using the new 40k version of said Gulliman, and I'll do a separate vid obviously on with this Gulliman model a bit later on. But today I'm going to show you how to do this. So for the rest of the mod file, for the most part of the model, all the blue's been complete. So I'm going to be concentrating on his right lower leg, and to show you how it goes from this to this. Like I say, it's exactly the same way I painted Gulliman for the Forge World Heresy version. It's just obviously a bit more up to date, and that's about it. And so yeah, we are going to begin with the base of this, which is Macragge blue. So there'll be a lot of Ultramarine themed paints for this. So for this, you just want a base cover. So just open it up. So with this, you'll probably need one, possibly two layers of paint. So all you want to do really is go for a nice, reasonable layer. Always remembering to keep obviously your paints watered down to give you a nice smooth finish. So just as a base, as I said, we're going to just start on the foot as so, just as a beginner. There you go. Right, so I'm going to finish up the rest of this part of the leg, and we'll come back to you again soon. See you in a bit, guys. Right, so now that's all done. So as you can see, once the camera focuses, there you go. So as you can see, like I say, you only need one coat really, but if you feel a bit unsure, then go for two. Like I say, this is mainly only the base colour, so not too fussed. So after that, we're going to move on to this, which is Calgary blue. Now I'm not going to say it's a straight like line highlight, because you really want a bit more of a liberal highlight for this. Oh, excuse me. So with this, you at least are starting to look for kind of light source. So as you can see, with like the other foot, which has already been done, and kind of coming in from this way. So like from the sword and that, so I'm looking more down that way. So what you want to do, once it decides it wants to focus, there you go. So what you want to do is just catch the ridge of the foot, or at least for this bit you'll just want to catch the ridge of the foot. So let's get a bit more on there, like so. So something fairly simple, nothing over the top. It'll all get smoothed out the more layers you add on and stuff like that, and as we go on. So that's what you want to do for there. And then for the armour plates, it's pretty much the same, just long and just picking out bits and pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of it, or paint the last bit of this, and we come back and I'll show you how it looks. There you go. Alright, so now that's all done, so just to give you a quick look. So as you can see, so you can keep the base colour still there. Right, so next is this, which is Fenrisian Grey. It was quite a nice kind of bluey grey colour, but you do really only want like extreme highlights. So as you can see, as I've already done here on the fingers and on the boots, and obviously all on the legs and arms, because too much of this will make this go look almost like a grey white colour. So you don't really want it too thick. I would suggest having it quite watered down as well. Like I say, so it allows the blue to shine through a bit more than the grey. So a bit of water. I do apologise that this is all off camera. Right. So all we're going to do with this, first let the camera focus. So, like I say, all you want to do with this is just do a fairly thinnish line, so it's not overtaking obviously the previous highlight, but is enough to kind of shine through. So what you're looking at is something like that, and I realise that's a bit messier than I wanted it to be, but it's fine because it's a bit more in the light than the other one. So, but this is the kind of look it'll come out as once the washes are put on, which I'll talk about in the next bit. So I'm going to do the rest of this and show you how it looks on obviously the rest of the bits of the model, and I'll come back soon. I'll be back in a short while for you guys. So yeah, catch you in a bit. So now that all that's done, hopefully see now. So as you can see, it's really brightened all this up on that, considering it was still gold when we started. So now the final step to get it from this to obviously all this kind of colour, to give it that kind of royalish blue kind of colour, we're going to add a wash of this. For the man himself, gets his own wash. So what I've been finding to do with the Ultramarines, or to get the blue, I prefer personally for them, is to do a minimum of 2 washes. So I find one, it adds that nice kind of blended look to it, to the blue, but it doesn't really darken it down enough to where I prefer it. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a reasonably good layer on here, so it gets into all the nuts and crannies like that. So I'm going to do 2 washes of about the same like this over the entirety of this bottom bit here, and hopefully it should all look as one piece when it's all dry and finished. And I'm going to come back after that and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, see you in a bit. And so there you have it, guys. So as you can see, now it's dried, fits nicely in with the rest of the model. And like I say, sorry this has taken me a lot longer than even I thought it was going to take to get this video done. Because like I say, I've been asked since doing the Forge World Gulliman model. Anyway, I've had quite a few of you asking me how I did the blue, and so here it is finally. But that's life. Things get in the way and come up and stuff like that. So hopefully this helps you out, guys. Obviously there are hundreds of different ways you can paint this colour up or get to this effect kind of thing. This is just my take on it, so if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's just like I say, one in hundreds of different ways. But like I say, I hope enough of you find it helpful. Even if it's a starting point to make, come up with your own kind of technique. But it's a simple one, and that's all I do really. But like I say, overall it gives a really cool like royalish blue effect for Ultramarines. It's got the layers there that will make it pop on a battlefield, and yeah, I think stuff like that. So yeah, that's me over and done with this vid. I'm not sure what the next couple of videos are going to be. I know one of them will be Blood Bowl, but yeah, they'll be coming soon, hopefully. And yeah, it should be good, hopefully. So yeah, obviously this guy will feature somewhere once he's finished. I'm also going to do a side-by-side comparison of the Forge World and the plastic one, so you can kind of gauge of how little there is a size difference between the two. If you've not seen any of the photos I've put up when I first built this one, but yeah, I think it should be cool. There's a couple new game systems coming up as well, which I'm looking into. But yeah, there's a lot coming on, and there will be an update for Warhammer Fest coming up very soon in regards of me being there, wandering around as usual. And so yeah, so I shall catch you later, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you very much for subscribing. I will speak to you again next time. So stay safe and catch you later. Bye.